What up, Jake Paulers? I need a new one. Because Jake Paul is like... What up, Tanacon attendees?
Pathetic cucks. There you go.
No, that's me. That's not them. What up, guys who fuck my wife? Recently, Curtis from the channel Curtis Wardley and I had beef. Yeah. We've since made up, but only because our sponsors have told us to. Personally, it's still very tense, but it's alright. We're here today to tell you about the beef that we had. And now I'm hungry. Basically, it's just a video where we're just fucking reading out some dumb shit banter comments.
The revanchists.
That's what it was.
Trivium.
Betrayer. Whee. How long ago? It was a few months ago.
It was during my man bun.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so there'll be a picture on the screen of the little thumbnail here. And as you can see in the thumbnail, old Curtis has a man bun.
Yeah.
Which angered a man, which we have dubbed Jeffrey.
Love him.
And Jeffrey has a lot to say about a man bun. So this is the tale of Curtis and I's internet beef.
If he's talking to you, I'll voice him.
If he's talking to you, I'll voice him.
Yeah, alright, gotcha.
Great idea, me. I came up with that. That was all me.
Great.
Before we start, we'll read out the little description you've got here, because it's very important to have.
This song is one of my favourites off the new album. It was learnt completely by ear, which is new for me. I reckon I'm pretty close. That's the description.
Yeah.
Notice how I spelt it learnt. Okay, with the T.
We're here to teach you how to spell learned.
Yeah. It's English 101, cucks! Yeah. Get on it!
So he says, hey man bun, are you just stupid or is your bun too tight? It's learned with an ED, not learnt. So Curtis responds.
So I decided just to destroy him with knowledge, right? Nice man bun joke. Heffy, 1981. Depending on where you live, some people use learned, while others may use learnt. I personally switch between both without complaints. And then... Taken from OxfordDictionaries.com. It's legit. You can use the word learnt.
Harvard reference.
There you go. You now learned something.
I thought Curtis was too nice because I really enjoy making fun of anyone on the internet through comments. So I came with, hey internet commenter, are you just stupid or is your internet comment too cunty? It's Jeffrey, not Hefe. Then basically what happened is we got bored. We got bored, and this is what we really want to make the video about because it's more fun this way.
Yeah, if we just roast each other. We're waiting for the dude to comment, so we just roast each other. Hey, Pathetic Industries. Do you have a huge ass cunting nose, or are you really just fucking nosy? Fucking leave Jeffrey alone. I was explaining the uses of learnt and learned. Back off before I teach you a lesson. Yo, big nose should have learned a long time ago. Nice channel. Shame about the shitty voice impressions. Oh, look at me! I'm Patrick Orban! Hey, I'm Peter!
That's pretty good. Hey, Peter!
Oh, yeah. Hey, Peter!
There we go. Nailed it. Excuse you, discount Matt Heafy, but Jeffrey needed to be put in his place. Not my fault you suck at fighting your own battles. Ooh, that'll get him. Dictionary definitions. Who are you, Onision defending child porn collecting? Nice channel. Shame about the fact that the channel's dead and there are no videos anymore. There are other bands in Trivium, you know. And then I think I said get a haircut, or in your case a hair cunt, but I didn't screenshot it because the little read more button's there instead. I feel bad about this one because it was too mean. I think you don't deserve to be called discount Matt Heafy. You're far worse than that.
You look like a poor man's Nathan Fillion. Fuck off.
You're more pale than a comparison between yourself and a good music channel.
Oh my god, I'm so keen for the next Outlast video series. Said no one ever.
You know what? You're right. Covers are always better than the original, which is why you're still in that Thrashdown band. Oh, wait. By the way, go onto YouTube, type in Thrashdown band, select channels, you'll find a great video. It's lovely.
That's shit.
I'll put a link in the description.
Don't, please don't. Please don't. Alrighty, he's back.
Okay, so this first one is to you.
Yeah, so you got it ready.
Yeah, so he says, for the record, the man bun did spark the comment, but it was done in more constructive criticism than in spite. I was not aware of the distinction, so thank you. Even if it is British English and I'm American, I do respect other cultures and points of view, which is why the man bun pisses me off so much. In Japan, it is dishonorable for men to wear a man bun unless they earned it. And this man bun trend is just that. A trend. And following trends is what school-age children do. So I guess it should be called a boy bun. He's really proud of... I love that. My impression of him is he loves that joke. And honestly, so do I.
Alright, so now he responds to you. Put me in my place, Mr. Pathetic Industries. Well, I would say we can settle this in the ring, but you don't look like you could make the weight. I'm well into the heavyweight division myself. Fat cunt.
I love the research he put in because he went to my channel and saw me to respond to that, and I love it. So I said, ooh, I love when commenters want to fight in real life. Did the learned thing show you that you couldn't win with words? Where's your dignity, Jeffrey? Fighting an innocent school-aged trend follower. For shame. Regards, Pathetic Industries.
How else are you going to teach me a lesson? There needs to be someone with integrity to decide. A referee is the only person I know of, and they can be found in any boxing gym in most cities in America. Yeah! Or did you mean you have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been found wanting? This is a paraphrase from the Old Testament, Daniel 5-27, which reads, Thou art weighed in the balances, and art found wanting. Wanting.
We're making him sound dumber. My favourite part, he does solve it with words, and I love him for it, because it just meant it kept going. So I responded. These are all in quick succession, because, 20 minutes apart at least, because we were just doing stuff at the time. But then Curtis takes hours to respond.
I was playing Destiny at the time, wasn't I?
I think so, yeah.
Doing a fucking strike, bro.
Because Destiny's still cool.
I can't pause it, Mom.
Anthem, coming out soon.
Mom, I can't pause it. Can't pause an online game.
It's not a pause game.
You can't pause the game, Mom.
It's not a pause game.
Christian! Pause the fucking game!
So I said, there we go. Jeffrey Wordsmith, internet comment extraordinaire. I like calling him Jeffrey. I don't believe I need to teach you a lesson. The fact that you're taking this so seriously means that really, I win. The lesson here is that really just the feeling you'll get when you realize how much time you wasted trying to get under my skin. You had all the time in the world to respond before, and all you got was, you're skinny and I'll fight you. What is this, Call of Duty Online? In that case, I fuck your mum. That was my favourite part. And then he comes back excuse you.
Except my original comment was to Curtis. Your comment about me is considered fighting words, cunt. And since they are unwarranted, because I was addressing him, not you. And guess what? Fighting words written into many state laws are actually a legal self-defense. Fighting is always a crime unless it is in the ring, like I suggested. And of course, there are laws and rules in the rings as well. That is the weight class. You should bulk up to my weight, because cutting my weight under 200 would take years for my muscle to a trophy. You need to go back and live with your legal guardian.
That was a fucking good line.
And maybe hire handlers before someone legally kicks your fucking ass.
I was so proud of Jeffrey.
He brought the fight.
He brought it.
He brought the fight in the ring.
Not
in real life, in the ring.
You're not fighting. He was fighting words. It's not fighting.
Yeah.
But in the ring, he brought the fight.
Yeah.
My legal guardians were worried about me. I love that line. It's so good. Your legal guardian's like, fucking Jeffrey, nice work. Good work, Jeffrey.
Your parents don't like you.
They died in a car crash.
So I did some research, dudes have always had long hair, throughout the history, it's not just something that happens.
Just the movie Kingdom of Heaven, or the movie Lord of the Rings, or the movie Kingdom of Heaven 2. The one where Orlando Bloom is cool.
Yeah, okay. So, bruh, you only attempted to...
Bruh! 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 Bruh!
Bruh, you only attempted to correct me just because you were so triggered by this 23-year-old white boy rocking a man bun. Shit, man, this man bun must really got you all riled up, hey? How fragile must you be for a person's hairstyle to piss you off? You sound like a grumpy old man whinging about those pesky school kids and their man buns. You gotta insert the Simpsons man yells at Cloud bit here. Earned it. I grew that shit out for 2 years. Took fucking patience and commitment, buddy. What's the matter? Worried about your receding hairline? Or already lost it, old man? Also,
man.
quick history lesson. Men have had long hair and tied it up all throughout history. It's not something that sprung up out of nowhere in the past few years. We've been doing it for literally hundreds of years. Nothing new.
This comment goes on.
Do I keep going?
Yeah, there's a second half of
it. Here's a short excerpt from Wikipedia. Man bun. The term man bun is a term used to describe long-haired men who do not wish to sport the traditional trend of short back and sides wearing their hair into a top knot. Men of the Joseon era of Korea wore a sung-to as a symbol of marriage. 16th century Japanese men wore the chonmage for samurai warriors and sumo wrestlers. In the West.
Meanwhile, in the West,
top knots were frequently worn by barbarian peoples in the eyes of the Romans, such as the Goths, Vandals, and most importantly, the Lombards. Later, the hairstyle survived in the pagan Scandinavian north. Some believe that the top knot hairstyle contains elements of Odinic cult worship. Citation needed.
Okay, so that's not true.
And with the eastern nomadic tribes, such as the Bulgars, the Cuman, and the Cossacks.
Cuman what?
Huh?
Cuman what?
Cuman what?
What's Ligma?
Ligma boss! Cossacks. Paul the Deacon, in his description of the traditional barbarian style of the Lombard nation, describes their hair thus so. They uncovered the flesh of their heads by shaving all around the neck, sides, and back of the head until the nuchal zone. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Who cares?
The hair on top, left long, was parted in the middle and hung down to the corners of their mouths. HL 4.22. This perfectly describes the modern Western top knot as it appears untied.
Is it weird that the Wikipedia definition sounds more like Hefe talking than any of his actual comments?
Well, that's who she was going for.
That is true.
He was going for like
the keyboard warrior, smart man. So I say, ooh, feisty. Yeah, fight me, daddy. So would you say, legally, I want to take that clip. I want to take that clip and then just put it as another like no context video. So would you say, legally, in terms of the law, with lawyers present, under oath in the eyes of the law, law-wise, that your original words about the man bun to my boy were also considered fighting words? If so, consarn it, you darn tootin', let's fight with pistols at dawn, you yellow-bellied coward. However, I also pose to you, good sir, this simple idea. Don't play along if you suck at the game. While I'm happy you're replying, your responses are so generic and boring, it's nothing more than a serious and scary essay where you brag about your weight class instead of clapping back for something of substance, except for the fucking Guardians bit. That was fucking good. Leave Guardians line. Top of the line. It's fucking good. What creative and fun response can I be expected to come up with when all you give me is, grr, if we're talking in person, I'll punch you? You're boring. Step your game up, bruv. Regards, Pathetic I Fuck Your Mum Industries. Which I'll officially change the channel name to. If I get 100 likes on that, I don't give a fuck. So, after this, I think... Yep.
That was it, eh?
Yeah, it's gone. The issue with it being gone was that it's literally gone. He deleted the comment after that. We bullied a man off the internet, and that's what this story is about. I think there's some good lines on both sides.
Yeah.
It's a good back and forth. You went more of the educational route.
Yeah, which is weird.
Yeah, more like the educate yourself, and I'm more of like the you're a cunt sort of route. So that's interesting. Nice little parallel there. Jeffrey fought well, but he was outnumbered, to be fair. If you would like to make a similar comment, please go to Curtis's channel and look up the Revan.
Or just
go on his most recent video and start typing some cunty thing, and we'll be sure to respond to you.
Like, don't talk about the music at all.
Yeah, it's not.
I put hours into the music, but don't talk. Just
now it's starting to sound like it actually hurt you. I put hours into music. You don't have to focus on the music. That's fine. Like I just look funny. It's okay. I'm just pale and I got a man bun. It's okay.
Is the roast still going, isn't it?
It's never fucking stops, mate. Never stops.
Fuck, man. How's that creatively driven? More like creatively crashed. Am I right?
Oh, so when I learn to play someone else's songs, I'll let you know how far I am. I'm creatively driven to make my own content personally, but that's fine.
Content? Hardly know it.